my piano practice journey. I just realized I might actually start labeling this episode for the piano one, just because I don't know if the piano is going to be a daily upload. I might do it weekly and focus on the one thing throughout the week, just so you guys aren't missing out on anything. But yeah, the piano is definitely something I wanted to get. I'm going to be relearning a bit. Like, I've never been like a great piano player, but I was taking a course last year and I got a lot further than I ever thought I would. Still wouldn't say I could really play, but so I'm just being upfront that I'm relearning a little bit. So I might get through some of the early stages a bit quicker than I would if I was starting from the beginning. I'm just saying that in case you're starting completely from scratch, just so you're not comparing or anything. Also, the course I'm using to help me learn, I'm not going to share any elements from the course out of respect for the teacher, but I am using a course on Udemy, and I put the link to the course in the description of this live stream as well, for those of you who are interested in following along with the course as well. And yeah, so this is just something I've always wanted to really learn as well outside of juggling, and I'm going to keep it simple. I was having some technical issues. I was hoping to, brush up a little bit, but I was having some technical issues, so that kind of distracted me. I was hoping to start this earlier. But today's focus is mostly going to be brushing up on like the chord of C, pretty simple basic one, so I'm just going to be playing around with that today. For those of you who are just joining, I guess I should probably talk about the equipment I'm using as well. I have a Roland digital piano, FP10. I got it last year, maybe the year before. I'm pretty sure it was last year though. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I have. And also feel free to join the chat, ask any questions you want as well. Also, you can check out the magic videos on my channel, and also some of the juggling live streams and some of the juggling shorts as well. Also some magic shorts I've uploaded. Yeah, if you want to follow along with my piano journey as well as my juggling journey or any other future magic uploads, don't forget to subscribe, and hitting like also if you enjoy this type of thing also helps support the channel as well. Great, so I'm just going to be brushing up with simple exercises because, like I say, I'm genuinely learning this along the way. So I'm just going to brush up a little bit. So I'm just doing some simple warm-up exercises. Hello there, thank you for joining. Hello there. Yeah, so this is all about the journey. So I'm starting this whole live stream thing called a practice journey. I've been doing the juggling one. Today's going to be later on. I'm going to do another juggling one. 12 days in, juggling 5 balls, which is pretty cool. And now I'm also learning the piano. I learned some of the basics last year. I haven't come back to it, so I'm starting completely from scratch again, relearning. So this is the whole point of this series, to see me go from beginner to hopefully expert in the future. You get to follow along, see the progress. And of course, if you guys are learning anything, even if it's not what I'm learning, you'll get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of what it takes me to try and get there. So hopefully, if you guys are going through some difficulty, it inspires you to overcome those as well. Hello there. Hello to Uganda. Thank you for joining all the way from there. It's always cool to see where everyone's watching from as well. I'm doing this in Canada, so it's always cool to see how international these things are. And of course, if you want to follow along with the journey, don't forget to subscribe, and also clicking like helps the channel too, and commenting. And you can also check out the magic videos on my channel, the juggling stuff. Like I said, I'm 12 days into the juggling journey, so this is just adding to it. Like I say, that the whole point of this is me going from beginner. This is day 1. I started last year a little bit. I haven't come back to it. I was doing it for a little bit, following the course. I included the link to the course I'm using in the description, by the way. So I'm just starting that course again. I'm starting completely from scratch. I'm pretty much a beginner. In fact, I'm so musically challenged. When I was in elementary school, I joined band. I was assigned the drums because I couldn't play any other instrument. And when I performed, the judges said the band is great, but the drummer sucks. So that's the level of skill I'm coming in with. So I was proud with the progress I made last year on piano though. But just giving you an idea of like if I can do this, you can learn too, right? So I'm starting with the chord of C today. So I'm just doing some brushing up. So all I'm saying is don't expect to hear me playing any full songs today or anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so this is day one. So I'm just relearning, the basics I learned last year. I just got to the basics. I think I got up to like a half step bounce, which I was proud of. But today I'm mostly just doing exercises to warm up, just so you guys, if you're starting from the beginning, you get to see the progress as we go along. I am not sure what all of those numbers mean that you just shared. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the judges don't bother me. That was way back in elementary school. But at the time, yeah. But we still got to go to Wonderland for joining the band, so that's what I was really happy about. Which is an amusement park in Canada. But yeah, it's all about brushing up. You've always wanted to learn the violin? Me too. But I'm gonna be honest, I got a little nervous about string instruments. I know I'm being overly dramatic here, but because I do magic as well, I really care about my hands and my eyes. And I've heard about a lot of string incidents with the eyes. But I know I'm overly cautious. Like it's safe, I'm sure. But that's just one of the reasons I started to focus more on piano. I actually started off with guitar, but I was really nervous about the strings. I know even kids do it and stuff, so I'm definitely being over dramatic, but piano just felt like a safer option for me. But yeah, today's all about just experimenting with the chord of C, getting the feel for it again. But yeah, also feel free if you have any questions or if you guys have any suggestions or if you guys are learning piano as well, I'd love to know about it. Whoops. I need to try and for the future, I need to try and come up with a system where I don't need to get up to read the chat. Actually, I think I might have an idea for the future already. So in the future videos, that shouldn't be an issue, at least for the piano. For juggling, it'll be a bit harder for me to do, but for the piano, I can set up another phone right here so I can see the chat without having to keep doing this and stopping. What inspired me to start these challenges? I guess, well, one of the things is because this channel was mostly focused on magic originally, which is like I love magic so much. But whenever it came to uploads, I always wanted everything to be perfect. So I wanted to do these because one, it keeps me practicing things. Like if I'm doing it with friends, and I consider viewers friends in this case. It helps me do it every day, helps me keep it up. And also, everything doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, this whole thing is about highlighting the imperfections. When I'm juggling, you're gonna see me drop balls. When I'm practicing the piano, you guys following the learning journey is all about you guys seeing the mistakes and seeing the progress over time. So I'm hoping one day when I'm playing this, at a higher level, more professional level, there will be all these videos of all the mistakes, and people who are starting themselves will see just how rough I was at the beginning. For piano, I'm probably not getting the full picture because, like I say, I practiced the basics last year, maybe even 2 years ago. I kind of lost track of time. But I'm pretty sure it was last year. So I'm not, you're not going to see me learn as slowly because I'm just, at this point, I'm relearning some of the basics. I didn't start off doing this, right? So, yeah, but it's all about seeing them. I remind you of your old theater friends? Well, that's awesome. I love the theater community. I love I love creative, like arts. I love the creative communities of all kinds, like musicians, theater, drawing, sketching, painters, magicians. Like I love every single community has its own unique vibe to it, and that they're all so unique. They all stand out in a certain way. So I love it. And like I say, today I wanted to brush up a bit more, but I was having the technical difficulties, so I'm just kind of using this as an opportunity to revisit the basics, explain the concept of what this is about, and I'm going to keep it nice and simple today, and tomorrow I'll hopefully have a bit more substance for you guys. But I said yesterday I was going to do it, so I wanted to stay true to my word. And of course, I always want to try and keep making things better for you guys as well. So this one's just an experiment. I wasn't even sure how I was going to set this camera up, to be honest. So I'm glad I found an angle I think is good. Unless it's horrible whenever I look away. But the vocal journey is going to be rough. I can promise. But the vocal journey is going to be rough. I can promise you that. But you know what? I'm going to try it once. I'm probably going to focus on that more in the winter when I can't do the juggling anymore. But yeah. But yeah, vocal journey I'm sure is going to be a rough one. It just said that I had an unstable connection, so I'm not sure if you heard me when I replied to you, but the song I'm probably most excited about, despite being excited for so many, will be Wildfire by Marianas Trench. Just because it's where I also want to get my vocals to too. And I like that there's a lot of changes in that song, so I feel like it's not like a generic pop song. There's a lot that happens in it, so I thought that'd be a good one. Oh. Hello there, I'm also Canadian, so nice to have another Canadian here. Oh, thank you so much for the multi-talented comment. Like I say though, piano, I wouldn't say I'm too talented at it yet, but I was proud with the progress I was making last year, so I'm brushing up. Hopefully I can get back to there and then exceed past that and actually learn how to play. So again, it's a journey from beginning to end, so. And the juggling journey's not over yet either. And also, just if you're interested in learning piano as well, I did attach the course that I'm using to learn in the description for this as well. So, you know, you can, because I'm not going to like go over everything they teach out of respect for the teacher, but, you know, I want the resource to be there for you guys as well, if you're interested in learning, because I was impressed with how quickly I was learning it last year. Also, I should put the equipment I'm using as well in case you're interested in the same setup. I am using a Roland digital piano FP10 in case you're interested in, you know, what I'm using as well when I'm learning. I've also got a foot pedal and everything. Yeah, I tried to go all out. Today I'm just kind of going over the, you know, just trying to get used to the finger movements again and positioning. Do you remember me? Sometimes it's hard for me to read the names. Oh, thank you very much. Autumn Hawaiian shirt, yeah. It's also, I guess, kind of a Canadian shirt. Do you remember me? Oh man, I'm trying to read. Sorry, I have the chat small just so it doesn't. My lighting is kind of making it difficult to read. I'm so sorry. Can you type your name in the thing? I can read it a bit bigger there. Doggo the Sleepy Guy. Are you using a different name? I think it says Doggo the Sleepy Guy. My apologies if I'm reading that wrong. Sorry, the names are very small. I'm not sure if you can even... Doggo the Sleepy Guy. Doggo the Sleepy Guy. It sounds... Or is that... Doggo the Sleepy Guy? Did you change your name on here? Because that name... I'm trying to think of it... Doggo the Sleepy Guy. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure, but if you've been commenting on the juggling, that it might be because I was struggling to read it in the light. Because the Sleepy Guy sounds familiar, but I don't know if I could read it as Doggo before. Hello there. Like I do try really hard to read the names, but sometimes the lighting does make it a bit difficult, which I'm gonna work on here by having a phone here. Alien Fighter. I know I was able to read that one the other day. Hello again. But I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad you're following these journeys, and hopefully you enjoy the videos. But yeah, this is all, like I say, for those of you who are new here, this is all about seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly of what it takes to, the process of learning something. So you're going to see me go from pretty much a complete beginner to hopefully expert, just like with the juggling videos. So today's I'm just brushing up on the chord of C, so I'm not going to be playing like full songs or anything. But I'm just trying to get back into the rhythm from the basics I learned last year. And again, if you're interested in learning as well, I attached the course that I'm using to learn, the link to it in the description for the live stream as well. Oops. Yeah, hopefully in the future, if I get good enough, I can start doing the song requests for you guys as well. But I'm not there yet, but I'm just saying that's what I'm planning on doing in the future, is taking song requests and trying to learn how to play them. But I'm definitely not at that level yet. No. I do want to be careful with my equipment though. Oh, thank you so much. I wouldn't say that. I appreciate you saying I'm good. I know so many great musicians. I'm definitely at the beginner level. But I think I'm doing a good job at brushing up on the chord of C. And tomorrow I should be able, because of my experience with the basics before, I should be able to progress along as well tomorrow and have something else for you guys. Today I was just dealing with a lot of technical difficulties, so I was hoping to do a bit more warm-ups before, but I'm basically starting for the first time in over a year today, so it was slightly over a year when I was learning, so. Whoops. But yeah, I feel like I am getting used to the fingering again for it, and so I am excited to, after the juggling video today, do a little bit more brushing up for you guys, just so it's a bit more structured tomorrow. But I said I was gonna do this today, so I wanted to stay true to my word. Hopefully this angle is good for you guys as well. You made some new videos? Awesome. Also, if you comment about making videos, like I definitely want to check them out. I told somebody I was going to watch one of their videos yesterday. I tried looking up their channel. I found their name in here from the description, like from the chat, but I tried looking them up and I couldn't find them. So I know I found the Halloween one, but the person like when I try and look them up, if you want me to watch your videos, just leave the name of your channel, like comment it so that I can find it, because I felt really bad that I told someone I was going to watch their videos, but I couldn't find their channel just the other day. You're trying to get good at drawing? That's a good one, actually. I think drawing is really important because I feel like it's very important to be able to visually create the images you have in your head. It helps, like, it's good for conveying ideas if you can make a visual to show people, or, you know, sketch your own ideas. So I think that's a good one. That's actually something I want to do for another journey in the future as well. That's another thing I was doing last year as well, actually. So it might actually be another practice journey during the winter as well. But yeah, drawing's good, and I'm sure you're going to kill it. If you keep doing it, you're just going to get better and better. You can see some of the sketches I made on my Instagram, I think. At least, actually on Instagram I might have only posted one, but I think it's got a few sketches on there. My Instagram is Magic Ace Matt, by the way. Magic is in magic, and then Ace, A-C-E, M-A-T-T, all one word. If you want to check out my Instagram. Let's see. So yeah, what I'm working on today, just in case you guys are wondering, as I said, the chord is C, but I'm also just trying to, you know, get used to single finger movements, and also the claw for like all in unison as well. I just want to make sure my hand's still used to that, which I'm feeling it is, which is good. And in the future, I'm going to have this other phone set up so that I can try and read the chats from here as well. Just so it's a bit more seamless for you guys. So I don't need to keep standing up. It's just I don't have the app on my this phone right now. Wow, it's getting a bit sloppy. I want to do it on I'm going to slow it down a bit just so I'm focusing on accuracy. There we go. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the equipment or anything I'm using as well, don't hesitate to ask and I'll answer whatever I can. Or about the channel as well. And if you have any suggestions too. I'm always looking for new ways to make this better for you guys. Are there do any of you guys who are watching play piano? Do any of you already play? Oh, you're drawing something right now? What are you drawing, out of curiosity? I'm curious what it is you're drawing. Man, there's so many things like last year when I was playing around that I could play that I'm trying to remember how they go. Let's see, what's this? Why does this feel right? Nope. That did not feel right. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to remember what I used to play just so I can... Nope. I'll get there eventually. I'm curious what it is you're drawing. It's good that you're doing it right now, because if you keep doing it, like I said, you're just going to keep getting better and better. All right. Let's see. That was messy. I'm gonna try and slow it down just so I can make sure I'm focusing on, accuracy. You drawing a bear? Nice. I'd rather see a picture than run into one in the wild. Unless I'm being attacked by something just as vicious, then maybe they'll duke it out. I'm actually trying to see if I can play without even looking. Let's see. I'm actually impressed. I did that just by feel. Let's see. I'm actually surprised I did that. Messy. I feel like my foot pedal's slowly sliding away from me. You'll make a video of it? Awesome. I'd love to see that. Again, I do comment your channel just so, or even better if you can share the link. I'm not sure if it'll let you do that in the chat. But it just helps me when I go back to type it out, just so it's easier for me to find the channel. Because I did feel really bad that I promised somebody I would check out their videos the other day about the Cobra Kai edits. And I genuinely couldn't find their channel. I tried looking up the username they used in the chat. And I couldn't find it. So if you happen to be watching, I tried. Because, I like to try and stick to my word. Which is why, even after all the technical difficulties, I still am doing this today. And yeah, I am feeling pretty good about where I'm at, so I do think tomorrow I'll definitely be able to advance in the course there. Just because, you know, the chord is pretty, I feel pretty easy to kind of relearn once you've already gotten it. Yeah, and again, if you're interested in learning, I did include the link for the Udemy course that I'm using. They didn't like endorse me or anything, but it's just genuinely what I'm using to learn and was using to learn, and I was impressed with the progress. And like I say, I couldn't play any instruments before, so I think they did a great job. But yeah, make sure you do share your channel just because I do want to check it out. And I want to make sure I can find you. So that I can. If you want me to, of course. But I mean, I don't want to say I'm going to watch a video and then not do it, right? So if you want me to watch it, I will watch it if you share that. Let's see. Like I said, I wish I had a bit more time to prepare if it wasn't for those technical difficulties. Whew. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Completely wrong thing. Let's go as in. Have I gone to Spirit Halloween yet? No, I've honestly been, I honestly haven't had a chance to. But I am excited to get there to try and look for a new Halloween costume idea as well. Because like I said, I can't be a Jedi and a wizard every single year. I like them though, because they go with the magic theme. But, whew. I'm trying to think of... Have you been back to Spirit Halloween since the last juggling live stream? I'm genuinely curious. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and see if I can remember what one of the things I used to play as well. Okay. That doesn't seem right. Where was it? Was it? I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I see where I went wrong. Was it here? No. Okay, I think this was near the end, so it was okay. No, okay. So was it this? Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see if I can reteach myself something. Let's see, what was it? I feel like something's off there, but that's pretty close. But yeah, I definitely plan on getting to Spirit Halloween at some point to go, probably in the middle of October though. Okay, I'm slowly remembering it. Something seems off there, but that's close to... I'm trying to play Let It Be. Ah, that was definitely off. Okay, let's try it again. No, that's not it. I'm trying to remember the one... How the ending goes properly. Okay. Nope, okay, I screwed up there. Let's just say I'm slowly relearning this just by ear. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think that was it. Hopefully that was as impressive to you guys as it was to me, that I kind of re-taught myself that by ear. At least I think I did. Maybe when I get further in, I'll realize that I screwed it up. I think that's right, though. It's sounding right to me. Hopefully so. I screwed that one up for sure. Okay. I'm trying to remember the half step bounce. Okay. Nope. How'd it go? That was way off, jeez. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't try and get ahead of myself. Something seems off. I'm trying to remember how the... Okay. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but I'm glad I retaught myself that by ear. Alright, let's try it again. Whoops. I see where I screwed that up. All right. Yeah, I think that was a good warm-up. This is just the start to the piano journey, so I figured, I might as well get it started. Over time, just like the juggling one, we'll build some more structure around it, but, I just wanted to get it started in case somebody else can join me if they're learning piano as well. But yeah, I think we'll call that a stream for today. And tomorrow we'll definitely be moving on. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy seeing the progress. You'll get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of what it takes learning piano. You'll get to see me screw up a lot, and hopefully over time you'll also, it'll be a journey we do together, and you'll get to see all the successes as well. All right, thank you so much for watching and joining in on the first day of the piano journey. And I'm gonna do the juggling live stream around, it's 5:07 right now. I'm planning on doing it around 6:30, between 6:30 to 7 p.m., depending on the sun. I'd like to try and start it around 6:30 if I can. So if you guys want, you can join me there as well in that live stream. All right, see you soon.